For teachers, the day often begins much earlier than most people would believe. Long before the first bell rings, they are hard at work, preparing lessons, attending early morning staff meetings, and ensuring their classrooms are ready to begin teaching the first group of students. However, the true test of a teacher's resilience begins when those students arrive. What follows is a familiar, yet gut-wrenching pattern that plays out day in and day out. Classrooms designed and built decades ago for roughly 25 students now have to accommodate an average of 50 students. This leads to a constant battle of maintaining order amid a barrage of disruptive behavior. The incessant chatter, the thrown objects, the verbal insults, refusing to listen or pay attention. These are some of the daily realities that teachers must confront, often with little to no support from the system, parents or the general public. Parents, convinced that their children can do no wrong, are quick to defend their little angels, even in the face of overwhelming evidence of misbehavior. This lack of accountability has created a culture of entitlement, where students know they can act out without fear of consequences. Schools are often instructed to condone failing grades and reverse expulsions, further reinforcing the message that there are no real consequences for disruptive actions. The emotional and psychological toll on teachers is immense. They pour their hearts into reaching out to these students, only to be met with disrespect, rude comments, indifference or outright hostility. The constant need to discipline, redirect, and cajole wears them down, leaving many feeling defeated and questioning their own abilities. Adding to the burden are the ever-increasing administrative tasks and the pressure to maintain high academic standards, even as the system seems to work against them. Teachers find themselves stretched thin, with little time to focus on the core of their profession, nurturing young minds and actually teaching. The public's perception of teachers further compounds the problem. Too often, they are seen as working a half-day job, enjoying school holidays and lazy, a caricature that fails to capture the reality of their daily workload and situations they face. This lack of understanding and respect only serves to exacerbate the challenges teachers already confront. In response, many schools have turned to the use of cameras in classrooms, a measure intended to provide a safeguard for teachers and a means of demonstrating to parents the true nature of their children's behavior. Yet, even this solution is met with resistance, as some parents refuse to accept the evidence, clinging to the belief that their offspring could never be the source of such disruption. The toll on teachers is undeniable. Resignations and career changes are on the rise as educators reach their breaking point, unable to continue bearing the burden of a system that seems to have abandoned them. Something needs to change, and it needs to happen soon. Take a moment to reflect on what teachers are being exposed to. Place yourself in their position and ask yourself, could I handle the disrespect and pressure every day? Share this video, A Day in the Life of a Teacher, with your family and friends. Enlighten them to the reality of what is truly going on with the education system. Have a discussion with your children's teacher on how you can assist with the education of your children. The future of our education system and the well-being of our teachers depends on it.